Thank you for joining me. I'm Alex, and I wanted to go over Dividend Aristocrats because I think that as a whole, they're a very interesting bunch of stocks, and they've historically done fairly well. And by historically, I mean since someone made a list of Dividend Aristocrats. So, they are stocks that have increased their dividends 25 years in a row or more, which in the current time, it's pretty hard because 2008-9 was pretty much the worst recessions we've had in ever. So, all of these stocks that are on the list of Dividend Aristocrats or in the ETF, they have increased their dividends all the way through the Great Recession, and they're still around, obviously. So, good list there. The list as a whole has a return of over 14% annually in the last 10 years, but the S&P had a return of 13%. So, it's not that huge of a difference right now. Obviously, that could change in the future, and that did change in the past. But supposedly, the volatility and the risk is far lower than the Nasdaq, obviously, and the S&P 500. So a risk index of 0.87 for the Dividend Aristocrats and a risk index of 1 for the S&P 500, which means that the risk is far lower for the Dividend Aristocrat stocks, and they tend to do far better during a recession than the S&P 500 as a whole. So, stocks need to have a $3 billion market cap to be included in the list. They need to be included in the S&P 500, or they needed to have been included in the S&P 500. If they fall out of the S&P 500, they will also fall out of the Dividend Aristocrats, and obviously they need to have 25 years of dividend growth. So, I wanted to make this video because I've been going over many of the Dividend Aristocrat stocks, and I will make a playlist of those stock analysis and kind of go over what they are and why they're there. Now, I personally don't like doing oil, coal, and related stocks, so those will not be included in my list because I just will not analyze them, because the future there is far more uncertain than people give it credit for, and so I don't think they are great investments for now. But many of them are included in the Dividend Aristocrats, and they have been increasing their dividends for a long time. I just don't think that the future is so bright for them. So that's it for me for today. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe. I'm coming out with more videos every day before market open. I hope you have a successful day.